Viewers, a family set out for a peaceful Sunday picnic, but what they returned with was fear, trauma, and a brutal reminder of how quickly joy can turn into a nightmare. Take a look at the visuals on your screen. In a shocking incident, viewers, a family on tour was allegedly attacked, molested, robbed, and almost killed by a group of men after they objected to sexual harassment of one of their female family members at Nashik's Igatpuri. The incident occurred at the waterfall section of Igatpuri on Sunday. As per the victims, a group of men at the site whistled at and allegedly sexually harassed the victim, the female member of the family. When the family raised objections to this kind of behavior, the situation escalated and the accused turned aggressive. The horror, viewers, did not end there. The accused allegedly chased the family for nearly 15 kilometers on a motorcycle. Take a look at these visuals. There you can see these goons are chasing the family in their vehicle on motorbikes with sticks in their hands. They were armed with sticks and iron rods. And it didn't end there. They vandalized their car, leaving them in a traumatic state of mind. The accused are now on the run, while police have launched a manhunt. Listen. So you saw what really happened with this family, viewers. What was the reason? Was there some kind of personal enmity? Let's try and understand the entire case. We have with us my colleague Paras joining us live right now on this particular story. Paras, good afternoon. Can you help us understand what really happened? Were they goons who were out there to rob whoever was available, to molest and assault whoever was there at that picnic spot? Or was there some connection? Because these people, it seemed, were prepared for an attack. They came armed with iron rods and they knew exactly what they were doing. What really happened?
Heena rightly said, good afternoon to you. Firstly, this is a very, very difficult situation for the family, as we can see in the visual how they were threatened and how for 1 to 15 kilometers they were chased by these goons. This goons was at the same place where this family was gone for the one-day vacation, and over there were some harassment was happened with the woman family member, and after that when they confronted this person, they started abusing and they started yelling at them, and after that they chased the family till 15 kilometers. And this is very, very important. Now 9 people has been detained in this entire matter, and police are investigating this matter very thoroughly, that what happened at that situation. If you can see in the visuals, they are seeing with the iron rod, and they are throwing iron rod on the car of the family. The car has been brutally damaged, and people inside the family members were threatened by this entire scenario which happened. So now it will be very important to see how investigation will go on in this entire scenario, because what has happened, exactly what we are right now reporting is the preliminary information that have came into light. There was some harassment which was done by these goons with a family member, women family member, and then after when they confronted, they started yelling and they started abusing the family, and after that the 15-kilometer chase was done by these goons. So it will be very important to see what will happen in this entire interrogation and the investigation. What will the police find out will be very, very important. In this entire matter, there was an FIR which was launched by the rural police in this entire matter, and unknown people were named in the FIR. Now it will be very important to see who all 9 have been detained by the police. As per the preliminary information, that 2 persons we can see on the bike who was carrying the iron rod and was trying to threaten this family has been also detained. But this is a preliminary information that has been come into light from the rural police sources, but still we have to wait for the official confirmation on this entire scenario, because the situation that occurred in Igatpuri was really tense for the family, and you can see in the visuals that how these 2 goons sitting on the bike, and they were trying to threaten this family. They were throwing the iron rod on the car, and the car was damaged in this entire scenario. So now the 9 people have been detained, and entire investigation is on. Rural police and the city police both are investigating thoroughly in this this matter. We have to wait for the official confirmation that two goons who was traveling on the bike and chasing the family are detained or not. But according to the rural police sources, they have been detained. Total number of 9 people has been detained.
Right. Paras, request you to please stay on with us. In fact, we have a viewer also joining us on the broadcast this afternoon. Mrs. Yamuna is live with us. Good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. What is it that you will like to say? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead, please.
Yes, so you're speaking to Times Now. Your good name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, I think there's some problem with the audio out there. We'll try and reconnect with the viewers as well, because viewers are flashing at the bottom of your screens. You can call us and share with us your thoughts on this chilling incident that has taken place. Let's also tell you once again about what really happened. So a family actually went out for a picnic on Sunday, and when they came back, there was trauma that they came back with. Now, what exactly happened? Take a look at the visuals on your screen. Now, this is a shocking incident that has been reported, wherein a family was on a tour and this family was allegedly attacked, molested, robbed and almost killed by a group of men after they objected to sexual harassment of one of their family members at Nashik's Igatpuri area. It's a very popular spot. A lot of people go from this particular region to Igatpuri area. Now, this incident occurred at the waterfall section of Igatpuri on Sunday. As per the victims, a group of men at the site whistled at and allegedly sexually harassed the lady. When the family objected to this behavior, the situation escalated and the accused turned extremely aggressive. The horror did not end there. In fact, the accused allegedly chased the family for nearly 15 kilometers on a motorcycle. And this is what you can see on your screens right now. There are 2 men on a motorbike and they are armed with iron rods and sticks. So the trauma did not end there. For 15 odd kilometers, they were in fact trying to save themselves, running away, and somehow they reached home. But their vehicle was completely vandalized. We have a viewer joining us on the broadcast as well, Mr. Gandhi from Nashik. Good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. What is it that you would like to say when you see these visuals that we are showing to our viewers?
Standing in Nashik, I'm really ashamed of what happened. Although we had in Nashik a few years ago, I'm really ashamed of what has happened in Nashik. Nashik was supposed to be a very, very safe place for women and people. Now this is disgraceful. I would request Chief Minister Fadnavis to act like Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and bulldoze these people's homes and other places, so that these people get the fear of law in them and stop all these things in this town, peaceful town which they are trying to destroy.
Mr. Gandhi, you are from Nashik. Have you been to this Igatpuri area? Is it very crowded on Sundays? Is it like a secluded place where something like this can easily happen?
No, I'm not been to this place, but it is shameful. Either it's secluded, either it is a picnic spot. That means the people would be there out there at least. And these people, they're trying to literally assault and kill these people. It is really shameful.
All right. Mr. Gandhi, appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. We have Nidhi Puri joining us from Noida as well. Good afternoon. Go ahead, please.
Ma'am, I just saw this and it is ridiculous. I want some great action should be taken, because every time they get away with bail and everything, some very serious action should be taken. I request the Chief Minister of that place that they should really do something very drastic. And it is very shameful. We getting out with our husbands and our kids, and for fun's sake we go out. We are also not safe. That is ridiculous.
Right. Thank you very much, ma'am, for speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. We have Kumar joining us from Mumbai as well. Good afternoon. Go ahead, please.
Hi. I think this is a very drastic, step that needs to be taken by the cops and the, authorities there. Especially in tourist places, these people take advantage of people coming from outside, and they know that they don't have too much of a say there. and these goons are actually, assaulting people, which should be completely stopped. More cops should be deployed at these places, and they should be sensitized in a way that this should not be tolerated at all.
All right, Mr. Kumar, appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Let's now move on and shift our focus to Karnataka now. Karnataka Chief Minister DK Shivkumar's ambitious AI city and township project has run into strong opposition from the farmers. In a village near Bidadi, hundreds of protesters gathered on Monday and stopped government officials from carrying out a land survey. Women protesters were seen carrying brooms and blocking government vehicles. While tensions rose during the protest, farmers have intensified their demand against the proposed township project, making it absolutely clear that they will not allow the survey work to continue. And this is a huge setback, it seems, for DK Shivkumar as the Chief Minister, because it's his AI city dream that seems to be in trouble right now. And what we saw on Monday was a complete chaos. Hundreds of farmers, in fact, intensified their opposition to this proposed Bidadi Township project. Now, this, like I mentioned, is the ambitious AI city and township project of the Chief Minister of the government of Karnataka, that's led by Chief Minister DK Shivkumar. Now, after farmers staged massive protest, FIR has been filed against protesting farmers. FIR has been registered against protesting farmers is what we have learned right now. FIR has been registered at Bidadi police station against 11 farmers involved in the attack against GBA officials yesterday. Now, this is another big update that we are getting at this point in time. Remember, BJP has already started raising questions on this particular issue. BJP has slammed the Congress government in Karnataka, and now what we are getting to know that an FIR has been filed in this particular case against protesting farmers. Let's go across to my colleague Akshara joining us live right now for more on this. Akshara, give us more details. FIR against 11 farmers involved in the attack?
Well, yes, the incident which took place yesterday where the GBA officials and the police officials were garrowed and attacked by the farmers there on that particular spot in Mandalahalli, which comes under Bidadi, where the project is set to be implemented. And following this particular incident, the police officials have registered an FIR at the Bidadi town police station, and 11 farmers have been booked in this. And we are also getting to learn that the police officials will be reaching soon in that particular spot and also arresting the farmers. And it has to be seen what necessary decision will be taken regarding the government's move pertaining to this Bidadi Township project, because the farmers are being are named in the FIR because of their protest and also attack against the GBA officials. The farmers here are stating that they're not ready to give the land to the government for the Bidadi Township project. They're saying it's a very fertile land, their livelihoods depend on this, and they're not ready to part away the land with the government. And they're also staging a protest against the government regarding this matter, and following which the survey was also carried out by the government, and an attack took place against the officials, based on which now the FIR has been registered. It has to be seen what necessary decision will be taken by the government, because it's also an ambitious project of DK Shivkumar. He wants to go ahead with the project and ensure that they build a township project here. But yes, the farmers are protesting. They're demanding the state government to take back the project and not to go ahead with the project, as it's a very fertile land and their livelihood depends on this particular land which they're living in. And also, once again, the final call from them is that they are not ready to part away with their land for the government for this project.
Right. Akshara, stay on with us. And a political war of words has also erupted on this particular issue. BJP has slammed DK's government over this project, and BJP is slamming DK Shivkumar government. BJP says that DK Shivkumar and his government in Karnataka is ignoring farmers' issues. Chief Minister, they say, is prioritizing real estate over the welfare of farmers. Listen in.
ರೈತರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಇರದೇನೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿನ ತೋರ್ತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಡಿಕೆ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇವರ ಧೋರಣೆಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ರೈತರ ಬಿಸಿಯನ್ನ ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ರೈತರ ಸಿಟ್ಟನ್ನ ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ರೈತರ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಮೊದಲ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಅವರದ್ದು ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ರೈತರ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬದಿಗಿಟ್ಟು ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ರೈತರು ಬೀದಿಗಿಳಿದು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶ ಬಿಡದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗಿದೆ.
And now we have a reaction coming in from Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy as well, who's appealed to the protesters to maintain peace after allegations that survey vehicles were vandalized during the agitation. H.D. Kumaraswamy has said that the protest should continue in a peaceful manner. He also added that many people are ready to support the farmers through legal means as well. He also accused the Karnataka government of misusing police power against the protesting farmers.
ನಮ್ಮ ರೈತ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ, ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ, ರೈತ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತಾಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಘಟನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಶಾಂತಿಯುತವಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೋರಾಟ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾದ ನ್ಯಾಯವನ್ನು ತರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹಲವಾರು ಜನ ತಯಾರಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇನಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ತಾವು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಸೂಚನೆಗಳೇನಿದೆ ಹೆದರಿ ರೈತ ವಿರೋಧಿ ನೀತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ನಡವಳಿಕೆಯ ಪಾಲು ನಿಮಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದಿನಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Let's now move on and shift our focus to the latest coming in from Tamil Nadu. TVK Union Secretary in Karur, identified as Ramesh, has been accused of sexually harassing a 25-year-old woman for 3 months. DMK has targeted TVK over this particular matter and has said that despite the complaint, there has been no action against the accused TVK Neta. DMK is raising questions on inaction by the government, by the party in this particular matter. Let's go across to my colleague Dharini, who's joining us live right now for more on this. Dharini, can you help us understand what this entire case really is all about?
Well, the complaint here is that TVK is Union Secretary from Krishnarayapuram in Karur district of Tamil Nadu, named as Ramesh. He allegedly sexually harassed a 25-year-old married woman for a period of 3 months. So yesterday, when Ramesh was trying to create a nuisance, with this woman, that is when her relatives they thrashed him, is what sources tell us. And in fact, the woman's family has also filed a complaint with the local police. But so far, Ramesh has not been arrested, or he's not even been called for an inquiry, is what the DMK is alleging at this point in time. We're looking at a tweet from DMK MP Kanimuri, in which she says that despite the woman's family approaching the police department and despite a complaint from their side, the government has not initiated any action. The police department has not even called the accused in this case for an inquiry. Is the complaint coming in from Kanimuri at this point in time? Right. So we are awaiting a response from the police department on this matter. So let's wait and see how it unfolds. But this is not the first time a TVK functionary is getting caught in a sexual crime of this sort. He's being accused of a sexual crime of this sort, and the opposition has been time and again alleging that many TVK functionaries from across the state, right, they are being accused of sexual crimes. So let's wait and see how the TVK is also responding to this particular incident.
All right. Thank you very much, Dharini, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on this story. With this, we will slip into a very, very short break on setting the agenda. We'll be back with lots more. Don't go anywhere.